All right, so I just came to this house and I'm gonna do a walk around and show you guys what I look for when I'm doing house washing. So it looks pretty good up front. There's a little bit of damage on the siding. Looks like a baseball hit or something right there. We're looking for green algae. Right here on the bottom of those gutters, there's some dirt and algae. Same thing with that piece of gutter up there. It's coming off the other spout. It's got some algae on it. Now here, see all the algae there? People always ask, where does that come from? Well, actually, there's algae all over your roof. And when you have those black streaks on your roof, it's actually algae too. And that algae lives and dies really quick. And what it does is it creates a lot of organics up there. And when it rains real hard, it splashes. And it feeds that other type of algae, the green algae. And that's how it comes by so quick. So I'm probably going to suggest a roof cleaning, at least for these two roofs here, these two. We'll get that algae cleaned up. Now algae is always in the air, but mainly it gets carried up by the trees around your house. And especially lichens and moss, if you ever have those on your roof, because they're all over the trees. Look, there's moss right here, and there's lichens right here. You know, and that's why there's moss right there. So, yeah. And so all that stuff there goes almost all the way to the top. We can clean that off. Now we use a soft wash system that cleans this without using high pressure. And why it matters is high pressure can damage your siding. Especially if you have older siding, and I'll show you here. Okay. You get this chalkiness. You almost can't see it because my finger's wet and it's raining. But you get this chalkiness. What it is, the sunlight breaks down the siding. There's a lot of dirt. Breaks down the siding, and you naturally get that chalkiness. Now, if you use high pressure, it removes that outer layer of UV damage, but it will look like Zorro was there. You'll see where they started and where they left off, and that makes your house actually look a little bit worse. Where soft washing, you're going to keep that same look for your house, but it won't have any of the green on there. There's all this green here. And one way to prevent all of that from coming back so easily is making sure that you don't have bushes or shrubs or anything like that right against your house, where you could splash off the plants and onto the siding. And so like this spacing here, typically they want 1 foot between your plant and the siding, and that's so the airflow can go through there, and it keeps that siding from staying wet for a real long time. Because when it stays wet for a long time, that gives that algae more time to repopulate and grow quick. But yeah, so I'm going to give this client their quote for their house, and I've done a bunch of these this year. We have a pretty good list of people ready for spring already, and I don't blame them. So one more month and we will start doing all of that, unless the weather breaks sooner, and then we'll start going from there. And then here they have the sidewalk here. They could use some touch up. We do also do pressure washing, but we only do it on hard surfaces such as concrete and epoxy and stuff like that. So if you guys need us, give us a call, 814-547-1848. Happy to hear from you. If you got any questions, just let us know. And you can also visit us online at whencleancounts.com.